probably wondering why God, this wind. Hey guys, you're probably wondering why I am standing in front of this obnoxiously colored building with the wind blowing, cars driving by, and the sun is in my eye. This is just not working. We are here today because I like to do full collection restock. Now I'm here today because I wanted to show you. Okay. Today, I wanted to show you guys what it is like to do a full restock of my booth space here at the Factory Antique Mall in Verona, Virginia. It is the largest antique mall in America. I've had a booth in this mall for the past 6 years. It's a 10 by 20 space, and I like to do full collection resets. Let's get started now. So I'm not doing the booth reset today. I'm just here trying to figure out where everything's gonna go once I get everything back in. And I am moving out this table that I'm taking up to Fredericksburg, Maryland tomorrow for a customer, and I need to get this chandelier down that someone purchased. I've had this chandelier in my own house. I found it at auction with 2 other chandeliers. They were the most beautiful things I'd ever seen, and I got very lucky when I found them. I sold the other 2. They came in a large, medium, and a small. I kept the large one for myself, and I had it sitting in the kind of kitchen area of my 2008 built house. It looked so out of place, but it was so beautiful. That and the mantle that I sold last week, along with this really beautiful big mirror that I had. Like I said, it looked totally out of place. They were just pieces that I knew were special and you weren't just gonna find every day. Mantle has sold and the mirror has sold. And the chandelier was kind of the last thing that I've had. And when I initially put it in here, I put a I don't wanna sell it price on it. But I got an offer last week and I said yes. I need to get the chandelier down for them to come pick up tomorrow. So sorry, I'm gonna, then I'll replace it when I get the new chandelier in next week. It was just one of my favorite pieces. The chandelier is down and it's off to its new home. Now I just need to get this table into my truck. It's a crafting table. I've had it for a couple months. It's got a steel frame. Thank God it's on wheels so I can wheel it out to the back myself. Now the booth is worse than it was before, which means it's going to be easier to put back together. So it's been a few days since I filmed that little segment leaving the antique mall. Things have changed pretty dramatically since then. I have sold the house. This whole past week I've been helping my ex move out and getting it all nice and clean and ready for the new homeowners to come in, and today that house has closed. It's kind of been a little bit of an emotional week and just busier than expected. I was really hoping to do more with getting the booth all prepared because I am staying with my parents at the moment. I've kind of taken over their house with all of my stuff and all of my inventory, and so I have it kind of scattered in piles around the house, and so I feel bad, but I don't know what else to do, and they said it's fine, and I think I'm pushing my luck. So let's talk pricing for a second. I've had people ask questions like, how do you determine the price of something? What do you buy items at? It just depends. You could find a really nice piece of furniture on like Facebook Marketplace or at auction for like $5. People maybe just weren't paying attention and you got lucky. Like the table I have, let's say I got that for $5. I didn't, but let's say I did. And I put it for sale for like $150. That's a really great profit. More realistically, I probably got this for $75. I will probably still put it for sale for $150, maybe just a little higher. And so I can at least double my money. That's always the goal, is to make your money back plus what you put into it. Sometimes I get lucky and I can triple my money or more, but the goal is to always double. So for instance, I got these stone bookends for $12. I think they're probably worth closer to $30. Still gives me a little bit of room to lower that price if, say, they don't sell for, I don't know, a month. But that's always the goal, is to double. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you'll take a gamble on something and it won't sell and you have to end up selling it at cost or lower. It doesn't happen often, but it can happen. Oh, someone's home. And then sometimes you make a gamble and you do very well on that item. Buy right. Don't go crazy. If you feel like you're pushing your financial limit and investing in a piece of furniture or even a smaller item, don't push it, let it go, let someone else get it. And that would be my advice. Try and double your money. Let's really quickly talk about tags. I get blank shipping tags for pricing my items. So they look like this. This is a smaller one. You can also get them in a larger version like this. See the difference? I bulk buy them at 1,000 tags a purchase. A box of 1,000 tags looks like this, and you can see there, full of tags, and that was $40 off of Amazon. I think the bigger ones are a little more expensive. It's been a while since I'd ordered these. I felt like they were too big for what I was putting on my stuff. I might still use them for furniture. I get my stamp from Vistaprint. I uploaded my logo. You do have to put a booth ID or a dealer ID on your tag so that the people at the front know who is selling the item. Like I said, I buy a bulk of 1,000 and that usually is good for about a year's worth of inventory. Sometimes you can make it go out for a year and a half, just depends on how much you're buying and selling. Ooh, something that I recently invested in, this. Now this is what they use to attach tags at clothing stores. You've seen them on all your clothing pieces and you hate them, you try and tear them off and then the other part's stuck in your shirt. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I think it was 10 bucks, also off Amazon. The hole there is a little too big, so what I do is I punch another hole in it, and this is what I use for my rugs and anything fabric that I put in my booth. It's so much better than using a clip or trying to tape anything on. That's my tagging situation, and I have a lot of tagging to do. I know you guys just absolutely love when I do this, but I have to take another break and go pick up some auction items again. If you guys hate seeing me pick up auction items, feel free to tell me and I'll stop, but I probably go to pick up new inventory probably like 3 times a week. But that's where I'm heading, so you're gonna have to suffer through it today. So let's go do that. Okay, so I'm back in my booth and I have brought the chandelier that I need to hang in replacement of the one that I took down last week. Once again, it's been a few days in between filming what you saw last and today. Put a rug down And it's actually this rug that I got at auction for really cheap, and it was way too big for the space, but I really liked the color and I liked how it looked with everything else. So I cut the border of it and it worked better than I expected. I don't expect to sell it. I have also moved a few pieces in. I put this gorgeous mirror that I found again at auction. I'm kind of in the final stretch. I still have stuff to price. This reset has not gone nearly as smoothly as I've wanted it to. A big tip for you is you want to get the big items in first before you bring the small stuff in. That way you don't have a bunch of small stuff kind of crowding the floor and then you're trying to maneuver the big things in. You want to get the big pieces in first so you have a place to put the small things and organize. So that's what I'm doing. A little more reset, and then I got to go home and do some more pricing. I'm going to show you what I've done so far. This is about all that I can get through today. They're about to close up too, so I need to go home and do some more pricing, and I'll bring more stuff in tomorrow. But let me show you guys how this looks. Last night, I completed all the pricing that I need to do. It was a bunch of little things. We had some brass, we had some baskets, we had some ironstone, and I'm finally getting all these little pieces over to the mall so I can finish out my space and call it done. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. If this is the kind of content that you would like to see, please leave it in the comments down below, and I will talk to y'all next time. Bye.